I'm gonna tell you something, and this has to do with your air conditioner, which we all know this time of year, especially if you live in Florida, is the most important component of your house. You need to do this once a month to be sure that that air conditioner keeps running and doesn't leave you stranded with no AC in the middle of the night, because we all know when that happens, right? Sunday night, 9 o'clock, because that's when it's least convenient for an air conditioner repairman to come out and most expensive. So if you do this once a month, it's much less likely that you're going to have to worry about that. And that one thing is clean out your AC condenser line. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, on your air handler, there are some pipes coming out of it, PVC pipes, and it looks a little bit like this. And if you look, there will be one pipe usually that sticks up, and it either has a cap on it or it has a float valve. This one that I'm showing you right here has a float valve. Now, if you pull that float valve out or just pull the cap off, this is your AC condensate drain line. And that's where the air conditioner dispels of all the excess condensation. The water runs out that drain line and drips on the outside of your house. And if you go outside, you can probably find where it comes out. And you should see, if the air conditioner is running, water dripping from that pipe. Now, when water isn't dripping from that pipe, that means you have a problem. It means that that line is likely clogged. And here in Florida, it happens a lot because we have hot weather. What ends up happening is a sludge is created inside that pipe, and eventually over time it builds up and it won't allow the air conditioner to drain. So what happens then is water backs up in that line and the air conditioner shuts off. In fact, that's why a lot of you will have a float valve there and why you saw one in the picture. When water backs up in that pipe, the float valve is meant to shut the air conditioner off so that it doesn't damage anything. So how do we keep this drain line clear? It's very easy. Once a month, pop the cap off and pour a cup of vinegar down the line. That vinegar will disinfect the drain line and kill any sludge that's starting to form. Now, there may be some of you out there that are saying, oh, don't put vinegar down there, because I've heard that. You can also put hot water down there. Very hot water down the line will do the same thing as vinegar. I tend to like vinegar because I feel like it's being disinfected to some degree. Now, don't pour bleach in there. That is something that I've heard people say, but I've talked to people who own air conditioning companies and they'll tell you bleach corrodes the pipes. So no bleach, hot water or vinegar only, and it'll keep your AC drain lines free of any debris. It'll keep your air conditioner running, and most importantly, it's going to keep you cool.